Corrine McDade?
I am.
All right, this is the people of the state of Michigan versus Corrine Lee McDade, case number 252562 FY. We're here for an arraignment. Well, ma'am, you met with somebody from Community Corrections today and you gave them a phone number, email address, and mailing address. Is that all accurate?
Yes.
All right. Did you have the opportunity to meet with somebody from the Defender's office today?
Yes.
All right. I have a complaint that alleges that on or about May 12th, 2025 in Liberty Township of Wexford County, it is alleged in count number 1 that you committed the offense of possession or sale of a taser. That is a felony punishable by up to 4 years in prison and or a fine of $2,000 with mandatory forfeiture of the weapon or device. Do you understand those charges and the potential penalties? On felony complaints, you have certain rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or write can and will be used against you. You also have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning that you consent to, and you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right, excuse me, to be represented by an attorney at all phases throughout this process. And if you could not afford one to be appointed to represent you at public expense, but you may be required to repay a portion of that expense. Do you understand that? Today, do you plan to hire an attorney, represent yourself, or request the appointment of an attorney? I need you to speak up. I'm sorry.
Request.
All right. What is your current source of income?
I work full-time through Spotless Cleaning in Traverse City. We're cleaning 6 different hotels around Traverse City.
All right. The court will make a referral to the public defender's office for the appointment of an attorney. I'll enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, and we'll set the matter for a preliminary examination. That's a hearing that's held here in the district court within 21 days. And at that hearing, the prosecution will be required to prove 2 things. 1, probable cause that the crime had occurred, and 2, probable cause that you were the person who committed the offense. If the prosecution is not able to do that, the case will be dismissed. But if they are able to do that, you'll be ordered to stand trial in circuit court. You understand that? Prior to that, there'll be a probable cause conference, which is an opportunity for your client and the prosecutor to see if there's a way to resolve the case short of going to trial. You also have the right to have a bond set. Your bond is based upon the probability of you appearing at future court appointments, the seriousness of the offense charge, and the threat that you pose to the public. Counsel, I do not show any prior history for Ms. McDade. Any comment regarding bond, Ms. O'Mara?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. McDade lives in Kalkaska with family, and she's lived there for 10 years. Like you said, she's employed. She has 3 children and a grandchild on the way. She has a neurologist appointment for a cyst in her brain on Monday, so I'm asking she be allowed to go. And I do believe that the allegations, well, they facially sound rather troubling. I haven't been able to hear the complaint, obviously, but I think if you read the complaint, it's more of a mistake. It's an allegation of a mistake, an allegation of malicious intent. And so I'd ask for a personal retirement as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd ask for a condition of no weapons other than anything else in the court's discretion.
All right, I'll note that the praxis scores her at a risk level 1, so low risk. It looks like the reason for that is because the most serious charge is a felony. Defendant does not have any prior history. So I am going to release Ms. McDade on a personal recognizance bond. You are to appear as ordered, not leave the state without permission, and to commit no new crimes. I'm also going to order that you not purchase or possess any firearms or weapons, and that you not act in any threatening, intimidating, or harassing behavior. Before you're released from the jail today, you'll be receiving your next court date. And then you should be hearing from the defender's office within a couple days. All right, thank you. This is case number 253919 SM. We are here for defendant's motion to amend bond conditions. Ms. O'Mara?
Thank you, Your Honor. We've requested that the court modify bond in order to allow contact with Kyle Hubble, who, while he is the listed or the alleged victim in this case, it is our belief that there's no animosity between them, and the main issues that they share, not share property. They have property that she has a business on the property, which Kyle Hubble lives in. And so she needs to be able to operate that business or be able to take her things. And we were asking that no contact be lifted insofar as that he is liable to enter the garage where this business is located and make contact even if the seeker would not. And so we're asking that no contact order be lifted so that she ensures she's not violating bond conditions. And I guess the business itself is actually on the opposite side of the street, but it's more of a worry that the victim, or alleged victim, come to the business and to the building with the business, and it's not really business per se. If that makes sense, it's not. like
So I think
storefront.
you lost me a little bit. So she operates a business that's located across the street from the house?
Yes,
Okay,
and
so what's the concern?
the concern is that the alleged victim also has access and frequently goes into the same building where the business is located. And so the issue would be that she doesn't want to break, violate bond unwittingly by him walking in while she's operating the business.
Why doesn't she just change the locks?
He owns the property.
What type of business is it?
Some glasses and contact sales and lenses.
Mr. Carnes?
Thank you, Your Honor. We did reach out to Mr. Hubble. He said he doesn't care either way. The people are always just concerned about more incidents when there's a DV situation. So we oppose the motion for that reason, but I will state that the victim does not.
What are the allegations in the underlying offense?
That the victim the defendant was arguing with the victim about being recently served eviction papers and then punched the victim in the face during that argument.
Who received the eviction paperwork? The defendant?
The victim did.
The victim did.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess defense disagrees with that. I'm just reading from the police report.
All right. So Ms. O'Meara, I'll turn back to you. Does the Mr. Hubble have an ownership interest in the business?
No, he doesn't have an ownership interest in the business itself. He just owns the building the business is operated out of.
Has he been in the business since this happened?
Well, she's been avoiding the location, so we don't really know if he's.
Oh, so she's not going there at all?
Yeah.
Well, the court's going to keep the no contact order in place. But what I will say, if he has contact with her, that's not a violation. She just can't have contact with him. So, but if there's a no contact order in place, he has no reason to be there. She certainly has different avenues available to her, such as calling law enforcement and having him removed from the premises. Even though he owns it, just because he owns it doesn't necessarily mean that he's got free reign over the place. So the court is going to keep the no contact order in place today.
Thank you.
Yes. Mhm.